Interstellar night space, no one else sees. In the underground, we're living low key. Can give you peace here in your mind. And as I found no place in the dead of night to come alive. Life is waiting on the other side. Follow me into the underground.
A horse walks into a bar. That's already funny enough. We don't need to talk about it anymore. Chaos ensues. Or the budget run out. I guess that works too. We only had enough money for the horse, not for the bar. Alright. Which way are we going here? Are we going that way? Are we going this way? That works. Let's do some connections. No, we do want to go back this way. There. Free hydrate. Yep, I do drink water occasionally. That does happen. Delicious. All right. What we got? What we got? How you doing, fish stick? Sorry, got something in my eye. Ooh, hate when that happens. You'd think the glasses would protect you from it, but honestly, they really don't, do they? Real ones remember pre-background DJ back. Yeah, the background has really spiced things up, or rather dulled things down, I suppose, since it's not like 30 printers and a blinding window. Yeah. I shouldn't be here. Exams next week. It is coming up on exam season. There's a lot of people who are hit or miss because they should be studying. It seems you are also among them. All right, what do we got? What we got? What we got? Tar pit. Dab, a drop, a touch, and a splash. These are all a very small amount generally with respect to cooking. But that's probably the yellow. It's really easy to see. What's good, Jordan? I also had Naninf money by Anti13. Thank you, Cryptid Mod. I also somehow got 0 Joker slots. Yeah, that's probably a bug. How's it going, Baja? What's good? Alright, we got raw. I mean, durian is a fruit, is it not? I would assume bitter melon is too, but I don't know that for certain. A plea. That's close to flea. Are we changing letters of bugs or something like that? Doesn't seem like it. Ah, fuck it. Just give me this one. A skipper. A salty dog. These both sound like terms for sailors. Who would have thought multiplying negative Joker by E300 would bug it? Yeah, I did. I thought that. As soon as you said it, I said, yeah. In my head, I was like, yeah, that's definitely why it happened. Minute 30 of unskippable ads. Oh, I guess ads are just finishing up. I'm surprised you got so many, though. That's why we play them at the beginning, so people don't actually miss anything important. Sweetheart. Plea deal, big deal, raw deal. sweetheart deal? Is that a term? I want to say it is. Blank deal. Good news though, Clash Royale is killing their game again. Ooh, what'd they do this time? I don't know what they did last time, but what'd they do this time? And how'd they bring it back? Skipper, a salty dog, Swab, probably. And I don't know what the last one is. It might be Soursop. It might be however you pronounce this word. At the peak of their popularity, they released something no one asked for or wanted. Well, for what it's worth, they got to keep doing something, although it sounds like they made a change that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Supercell is adding heroes. Supercell. Okay, that is not the one. It was this one. No, it's not that one either. Guess I'm an idiot. Supercell. Was that not on Steam? Guess not. And they never were the ones bringing back the popularity. It was Jinxie picking up the game. This is interesting. Like, Jinxie picking up the game, I assume, spread through the community. Was Jinxie the first one to pick it up again? Or did Jinxie get the idea from someone else? Because, like, I find it hard to believe that a single person can cause an entire game's revival. It's got to be, like a wave, you know, throughout the online community. Because there's not... Even if Ninja picks up a game again, that's, like... What, he gets like 100,000 viewers or some shit like that, 50,000 viewers, and then maybe 10% of those actually go play the game. It can't just be one person. Sure, yeah, clip farming a lot, like you get a lot of views, I guess. But it can't just be one dude one time. One dude one time can start it. Tar is your fourth? Oh, is it? Is it Tar? Huh. I've never heard of a sailor be referred to as a tar. And this is just, yeah, tropical fruits. Cool. It's kind of what I thought, but I didn't know which ones were which. Believe me, it is. I don't believe you. I believe that you saw him play the game and you haven't seen everyone else doing content on the game, so you believe it is only him who has done all of the work for the community. Yeah, he might have started it. I didn't say he couldn't have started it. But... Let's go back over to the chat room. Why does my Twitch keep unmuting itself? I just want it here so that I can easily go check and see if somebody says there's an issue, whether or not there actually is. But for some reason it unmutes itself, so I gotta go mute it every time I start a stream. Never-ending Zoomer audience. Bro, I could never do the like high octane pandering to like Gen Alpha or Zoomer type content. That just ain't me, man. You know what I mean? I can't just pretend to be super hyped about everything. It would exhaust me in like an hour. I'd be dead. It's hard enough to stream for 4 hours sometimes. And that's just me acting normal. Alright, let's go over to the gameplay. Come on now. Out of the void. There we go. Load game. Well, now, If they paid me enough, I'd try. But nobody's paying me to be Zoomer bait. Speaking of soul, mine got reinvigorated again. Oh? Did you see a picture of a bunch of cute kittens or something?
I can finally get out of this technological nightmare. If you can get into the offices, I'm saved. You just might have to get around a few security fences though, trying to keep the giant human-eating rats out.
Giant human-eating rats? Well, it doesn't seem like they succeeded too well. Where am I going? I mean, I've got this portal surface. Ah, there we are. No? No. That's just a fucking door. Can I go over there? I can. Dear friend of mine moved next door. Nice! Okay, now what? You. And... that's not portable. Can't go back up. Once again, I will say it. I don't like Find the Portal Surface game. Where can you shoot a portal? I don't know, I didn't come here to play Where's Waldo, right? Can I open this? No. Why would I be able to open doors? Hello? Am I stupid? Also, this is the first time I watched this game. Well, we have only played it one other time, so you haven't missed too much. We're just... well, unless you've never seen Portal, in which case... ooh. You've missed some good content. This is a great puzzle game. We're playing a mod of it. Where are we going? I mean, clearly I'm portaling there, but where else am I portaling? Opinion on miners. Which kind? I see how you've spelled it, but are we talking about like Bitcoin miners, coal miners? Isn't this the third stream? Not for this particular mod. This particular mod I've streamed only one other time. It was, I believe, just last Saturday. Sorry about that. I just noticed a little bit of dirt on my desk there that I wanted to get rid of so I didn't rub my hand through it. Can I get up there? No. I played a different Portal mod yesterday and then a different Portal mod again, like a couple weeks back. Miners that work on coal mines. I mean, they're pretty goated as far as jobs are concerned. I wouldn't wish that upon anyone. But someone's got to do it. Okay, where the fuck am I going? I can't just jump off into like a portal surface to like flick myself up or anything. So like, what are we doing here? There's nothing up high, is there? I mean, I came in through that one. That's not portalable. Portalable. Opinion on apples. Depending on the type of apple, apples are one of the best fruits. Grab a physics prop. Yeah, you see any physics props hanging around? Where would you have me pick one up? I'd love to boost jump off a fucking chair all the way to the moon. No, Jordan, I don't believe I am. Can I just set myself on fire? Oh, that is actually damaging me. Good to know. As a human, I am not immune to fire. I suppose I could climb this ladder. Once again, I will say, I don't like this style of... Well, this isn't even a puzzle. You can't even call it a puzzle, right? This is not a puzzle. It's literally just look for white spot on wall somewhere. I can't catapult jump. Well, I actually might be able to catapult over there. Let me see if I can pull that off. You can kinda... Oh, whoops, wrong way. This is not the one I wanted. I wanted orange over there, if you would let me shoot one. Thank you. Can I see where I'm going over there? Sorta. I don't really like this, though. Let's shoot a blue down there. And an orange over there. Yeah, that does get you high enough. I guess that would work. Even if that is a very annoying solution to a puzzle. Okay. There we go. That'll do.
Hey, the floor's getting quite cold here.
What? Care to explain why?
Hey, over here. I'm right over here. Hey, Mel. Nice
Oh.
to finally see you.
What's good?
It's kind of dark here, though. You should turn the power on so we can get the lights working. There's more offices on the other side of the double doors. Check there. Turn the power on first, then pick me up.
I would love to. That's probably not safe water. Ah, it is safe water. Power.
Lights. Check.
Oh, it is no
Camera.
longer safe water.
Check. Action. Hopefully not.
Detecting power surge at sub-basement station 26. Threat level moderate. Activating security protocols.
So much for no action.
I guess
Come
I could
back
just
and pick me up.
parkour. Parkour. Nice. Up.
Good. That floor was getting very cold. My motherboard was almost going critical. All right. I know what you're thinking. Hey, Mr. Virgil Gore Guy. How were you able to control everything and see everything in the old testing facility?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
That was my concern.
One simple answer. Wi-Fi. I'm fully Wi-Fi capable. Anyway, take me over to the elevator control room. There's a management rail I can use to get back up to the enrichment center.
Yep.
Oh, and I can also get an elevator for you.
Yeah.
Much
There you go.
better. Good to be back on track again. Let me go back here and get your elevator.
What are
so
these
we can,
subtitles?
Yes.
Just like the giant wall of text. Yeah, the other issue is that a lot of times you can't
This should
proceed
help.
forward until after
That wasn't me, I think.
Detecting
Until
security
after,
override at sub-basement 26.
he finishes talking,
Generator override command.
which seems a little silly.
Override the generator override command.
Error. Scanning for life forms. Unregistered life forms detected in facility. Commencing termination program. 3 targets acquired. 1 organic
1 organic, 2 mechanical.
Well, at least I can get you out
2
of here now.
mechanical.
We'll worry about that voice on the intercom later. I'll meet you upstairs.
I know who I am, and I'm sure he's not allowed in here, but
Lima Whiskey rising. Time to contact the enrichment center. To be determined. Flooding procedure commencing.
Assuming I'm going this way. Nope. We turned down the elevator. Now to find the elevator. Maybe it's just in the lobby. I'll just step back down to the lobby. Ah, yep, there it is. That's the one. We ride. I gotta learn how to cook something tasty. What are you trying to cook? Are you trying to cook like a dinner or a dessert?
The elevator, it wasn't going to my testing track, so I've rerouted the lift. Luckily for
Oh,
you,
we got
it's
one of
not
them
too
sideways
hard.
elevators.
These things can take forever sometimes. And there's no magazines to read. So annoying. Welcome to my
Thanks.
testing track. It's not the best looking thing in the world, but it'll do. Let's see if I can just get this door open and get us out
Alright,
of here.
that turns that off.
Okay, sorry,
That
I can't help
does
you
that
with this
thing.
testing track. All Aperture Science AIs have been programmed to not help with solving the test.
What do I do with that?
However,
Oh, okay, you
test
can
to
put
see
one
if
there.
everything still
Gotcha.
works. It's been a while since I fell
just
off
need to
that
go over
management rail
there.
and plummeted down into that
Uh-huh.
pit, so maybe some stuff broken in my absence. Checking the funnel.
This guy talks too much.
Working. Fizzler.
Full stop.
Changing over. And toxic goo drainage pipe. Eaten away by toxic corrosive goo. Oh,
Well.
lovely. That's not important. You can do this test just fine. I hope.
Alright, I need to get over there. We can do this. But, there's no... Okay, I can't jump that. It's not an easy way for me to just go over there. You know, I can do this, but I can't actually get up there. That turns that thing on, but again, I can't really do anything with that. I guess I could do, like, a portal there and a portal there and pull myself across, but then I'd pull myself through the grid, which would not work. Oh wait, this is pushing, okay. But I still have an issue with... Oh, there is a way across, okay. Nice. Ooh. Hello? I didn't really need that frame rate anyways. Alright, we got this. How we get it remains to be seen. Wheatley if he was written by a millennial. Kinda though. Okay, we can do this, but we can't actually get the cube. Though I could like portal and push it forward, but then it would still push into the emancipation grid. We can't go over it. We just need this over here. Is that really the only step we need here? It's just that over here? Perhaps. I doubt I have enough range to grab it from this side while still on that button. So we gotta find a different way. The end goal is simply to be on this side with a portal there, and the cube on the button so that I can push myself across, I guess? Well, actually, hold on. I can just go across. What is in this room, anyways? What is over here? We've got a second cube. That'll probably help. That. Alright, here's a good question. Can I... well... yeah, that doesn't... that no worky. Cool, cool. And when I'm on this button, I cannot shoot that wall. So there's no way to get this out just yet. I mean, like... yeah, there's no way to get this out just yet. We know there's a second cube, but I don't actually have a way to get it out of here. I'm just trying to get over there? Okay. Yeah, because we're going to have a cube on the middle button and on the left button so that I can just, like, float across. That's the end game. To get both cubes over... once you get one cube over, it'll be easier. Right, because you can just leave the cube on the grid button and be able to walk back and forth freely. So we just need to figure out how to get the first cube, so we're kind of just back to the same problem we had before. There is no way for me to pull it through. Huh. Like, I could potentially push it through with this, but I can't both push it through and turn off the grid. I will say one thing about these puzzles is they are harder than the original Portal. Which I appreciate. And there is no portal surface over here for me to work with. The blue gate thingy, yeah, it removes my portals. It also breaks these cubes if I throw it through. Yeah. And I also can't shoot through it. So I can easily set up portals ahead of time by just stepping on the button and then putting down the portals. The problem becomes I can't then, like, do what I need to with it, because the wall is still here, and if I turn this on, that happens. In theory, you could do something with this, but I don't really know what, because I can't get... like, I can't move off of this button, you know, so I can't actually, like, do anything. And also it removes the portals as soon as I step off the button. And I don't think I can get you out. As long as I'm stepping on the button... right, like if I'm on the button, I can put portal there. But I actually don't have a way to put a second portal down while I'm on the button. Although, hold on. Let me see if this could do something for me. Put you on there, and now I can see through to do that. But then as soon as I remove this, that portal is gonna go away. This one's still out here, though. Right, so like in theory I could, if I could get a portal onto the, no, that's not gonna work either. Can't just like, huh. I have an idea. Push the cube at close to the start of the pushed vortex and put a portal at the end of the vortex. Okay. Hold on. Let me see what you got here. So you want me to put the cube kind of like over here-ish? Close to the start of the push vortex. Now, notably, it won't pick it up into the vortex from down here, but if that's alright, we can proceed. Run as fast as possible to the button that reveals portable surface. I see what you're saying, but I don't know if I can. Because it pushes, and I can't. See, okay. I think the issue with that is that I cannot actually put the cube into the vortex. Right? It sits on the ground down here. And also, the vortex can't be active at the same time that I'm standing on the button to open the gate. Over on that side. Or to open the portable surface. So I can't both pull it through and have this open at the same time. We're definitely getting somewhere, though. Okay, how about this? Let's try something like this, then. I could get a second cube in here, theoretically, right? Because I can put that on there and leave at any time. I can do this, right? And I could get a second cube in there, but what the fuck good does that do, right? What does having 2 cubes in there do for me? It allows me to remove the other one? It allows me to remove the other one. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Hold on. Let me cook. Let me cook. We have 1 cube, but it's a different cube. We can now press this one and go get the other cube. We now have 2 cubes. What do the lasers do? Kill your ass. That's all they do. Now, we have 2 cubes, but they're still on the wrong side, so I'm not sure where to go from here. This one will also break if thrown into that. Because, like, now I can do that. Oh, you know, what good does that do me? Show the ceiling? A whole lot of fucking nothing. Gamers don't look up, you're right, but unfortunately nothing up here. Now, in theory, maybe I could stack these 2, and that would allow it to just barely get sucked into the portal. I could try that. But it also still doesn't solve the other issue we have regarding this. There's no tossing it over the top either. Right, in theory, maybe that's close enough to this to get sucked in. Granted, I should probably move my portal, eh? I guess we could try that. I don't really expect it to work, but I'll try it anyway. No, it does not. Okay. Tossing them in the water also destroys them. Well, that solution was pretty damn cool. I liked getting that cube out. I've noticed that this game does like to use the reset the cube to get it out of a stuck spot a lot. Maybe momentum, put a portal under the vortex path. Like, in the vortex path, or like under it, like down here? I also don't... I see that spot from here? Barely. Wonder if I can just, like, grab them through this. Can I do that? Surely not. No. Not a chance. Put a portal under the vortex. Oh, you know what? I kind of like the idea there. I like the idea there. Yeah. Let me set things up the way I would like here. Let's probably do this one at a time just to be safe. We'll start with the one that I can get back more easily as well. Let's do like this. And then we come over here. And we press that and we put the portal under there. Oh, actually. Can I do that in enough time? It's kind of far away. I don't have enough time to run over and press this one. I think the wall that's like 3 white squares tall, like this one. Yeah, the thought I had was if I do something like this, right? You could lift it up to the ceiling and then let it fall, and as it falls, you could, in theory, like, shoot an orange portal there and across. But I don't know if that's enough speed. I think they put these buttons further apart specifically for that reason, so that I can't easily run back and forth between them. Right, because the other issue is if I try to do this, the cube might fall through, although it looks like it's fine here. Whoops, didn't put the orange in the right spot. Oh, whoops. Not exactly what I wanted to have happen there. So we put the blue kind of like back here, but not close enough to really... Yeah, that should do better. Yeah, it sucks that one up. Okay. Now, I cannot run all the way over here such that I can press the blue. And it destroyed, so now I gotta redo that part. Ay. You go there. I gotta go back through. Put a portal under a cube, just in general. Let me at least get this done. Gonna need this back. Portal there. Bring you through. Toss you away. You come back over. You go through. I go through with you. I press it a button. I grab it a cube, and we're back. Put a portal under a cube and another portal in the hatch, in that hatch that opens. Oh, yeah? Yeah, that would work. That would work. That's probably a simple enough solution. That would work, wouldn't it? Fuck off. This particular part is a little bit frustrating because of how easy it is to lose that cube. But come on through. Place you down. I put down the portals. Gotta do the shuffling. Okay. And then I would also like to, since I'm here doing this already, just put you down over here. Great. And then we go back through. We clear our portals. We put one there. And we come over here. And we fling one through. Which I can just barely reach. And then you come on through as well. And there we are. Now it's easy. Oh, whoops. Now it's easy. Is that really on that button?
Power surge detected in test chamber version 1.
Oh, jeez.
Assuming automated control of entire testing track.
Great. Just great. It seems you ticked
Okay,
off
we're back on that
everything
gel
in store
shit.
presence. It has taken control
alright.
of the testing track.
This is timed, so there's a limited amount. We can't go through there. I need to hit that button. We can do a little bit of flinging. Assuming it would actually put me facing the right direction. There we go.
Well, so much
sorry?
for that.
Cool. We get a cube. The cube is what needs to go through. There's this button as well. That button removes the emancipation grid. The question is, how get cube up there? Answer is probably some stupid shit like this. No, not quite fast enough. Okay, that's clearly not it. So you are not aligned with this. Oh, but I can do this. Okay. I can do this. That'll do. Then once you're in, then I do that. Alright, that'll give me access. If I so choose. As soon as I fire one of the portals, I will be... Like it'll remove... It'll put the grid back. So I only get to do one of these. I'm not sure what that orange gel is for yet. Since I haven't been able to... do anything with it. Maybe we start by just me going back, and then I can, like... Where do I want to put the orange gel? Where is it most useful to have orange gel? Because clearly I'm gonna need some. I think I just want to create, like, a line of it so that I can run into a portal. Right? So that I can run through a portal and, like, fling myself somewhere. Even if I don't know where yet. Either speed or jump. I forgot. Yeah, this is speed gel. So I think ideally I want to get a bunch of it into, like, portal, and then I can, like, bleh, out. Should I have gone up with the cube, perhaps? This gives me a better sight line. Right. Now I can see the whole place. Okay. So I believe I can portal under that orange. I think you're allowed. I think there is a white under there. It'd be a little strange if there weren't, actually. So if I put blue there, I could... Well, actually, I can't really, can I? If I put blue there, the best I'll get is... I'll lose the grid. I don't believe there is enough distance for me to just fall out onto it. No, you can't quite make that. Okay. The end goal is just to have blue there so that I can push the cube across. There's only one cube, though. What is speed going to get me? What does going fast actually do for me? I guess I could fling myself up into that. Right? Like, I could be holding the cube and, like, run at a wall and, like, zoop, zoop, up into it, but why? Okay. I mean, you can't do, like, wall running or anything. That's blue gel that allows you to do, like, bouncing back and forth. Yeah, I've been concerned about something. Is that actually lined up? Okay, that's lined up. So, if this were the case right now... I would need to find a way to get that up. And I think the way to do that would be to put orange down somewhere, but I can't put orange and blue down to do like a full vertical, because if I did that, I would lose that one over there and it wouldn't solve any problems. We would just have found a different way to go vertically up here. So I can catch it out of the air as it's falling if I do something, you know, like that. I can catch it. That's not helpful. Right, it won't move sideways into the other one. Now I could push it, but I can't pull it. Can't pull it into this one. Because if I could already have the cube up here without needing to go up there, it might open up some opportunities without needing to remove one of the portals, but I don't really see that. Oh, that's... And through we go. Oh yeah, we can shimmy things. That is an option, though. I remember that. You can shimmy things left and right by just moving the portal ever so slightly. Can't shimmy him that far, though. Still not sure what to do with orange. If I paint the cube orange, it doesn't really do anything besides slide around if you put it on surfaces that are, like, angled. For the time being, let me just cut back through over here. I get that I can bring the cube over here easily enough. So I guess if I could... Huh. I could get it to go up, but I then couldn't get it to go to the side. Yeah, I still don't know what the orange has to do with this. So you go through... I put a portal here, I put a portal there. I myself can press the button as well, right? So I can press the button while the cube is over here. I could then, in theory, I could like vertically move the cube up. But I would not then be able to push it that way because as soon as I got rid of the whichever color portal was here to move it up, I would fall off the button and I would no longer be able to put the second portal here once it's floated up, right? What does this do? I've painted the cube orange. It now slides. Very cool. What good is that? I don't know this one. I do not like it, Sam I am. I can go back and forth at will now. As long as I don't use either of those portals, though. So I guess I can paint wherever I want. With... You know, like, I can do this. And make just this whole place super speedy looking. What the fuck good is that, though? Besides making it very difficult to do anything. Fast as fuck. So now I could fling myself up into that. I could always do that though, again. Perhaps I'm supposed to outrace the button being pressed or something? Certainly not, though. I guess we can see what happens when I do this real quick. So now we put down the orange here and the blue here, and we just fling ourselves at the button? Like, that clearly doesn't work. Furthest to the side I can put the cube is over here. I guess I have a very small amount of wiggle room. Once the cube is up on the ceiling, if I change the direction. Yeah, because, like, I can get a portal there, and then I can put a portal here and have it go up, and then I can put a portal there if I'm on this side. But the problem is being on this side, right? Here, let's put you here for now. And I would like to go back over to that side of things. And then maybe do a little bit of this, and a little bit of this. And we do a little bit of that. And then, easily enough, we can... Oh, that's like an instant. Okay. Like, congratulations, you're up on the ceiling now. I can't get through. And if I put blue down, it falls off the ceiling. If I put blue down, I could go through. It would kind of fly through and out the other side. But, like, what good is that? It would go zoom across. I would have to be like blue here, right? Blue here. Once it comes through, I put orange on the other side. Does that work? Hold on. Does that work? Oh, for fuck's sake, it didn't even... Oh, I want to go up. I press the button. I put down the orange. It goes to the ceiling. I put down specifically blue. It falls through, but it falls through at a weird angle because it went into the ceiling at a weird angle. Okay. There we are. You stay here. I'll be back. So we press this button. I put the blue there. You should go to the ceiling straight and just like stay right there. Yep. And then I should be able to put down orange. And then blue. But that didn't really do anything, did it? Can I just like run really fast? Nope, that just doesn't really do what I want. It feels like I'm also limited in my max speed. It just doesn't do what I want. The idea would potentially be that if I could keep its momentum consistent and it could keep flying through there, I could potentially, like, go do something else. But yeah, I just don't see the answer to this puzzle. Okay, bye. I didn't want that anyways. Whoops. I'm cooked right now, man. We got orange everywhere we need it. I think. I don't really know where else I could put it. I don't think I can put it on the walls or anything, or at least it doesn't help if they're on the walls. Putting any portals there will only push things. It won't pull them. So that doesn't do anything for us. There's none over here, so we can't push it through. We can push it down there, but that just pushes it into a wall anyways. All we need to do is have it up here and put a blue portal there, and that's it. But I don't see how one does that. Like, I guess I could try to move the cube from here over there, but you can see it didn't get caught. Because if I could toss it over there, then I could do something else, right? Like, maybe we should try that a couple more times. Because if I could reset the cube to be going... Oh, whoops. No, come back. Come back! Okay. Okay. We can do this. Then I can, like, do my best to toss it over there. I think that's possible. It doesn't feel like it would be impossible to do that. So once it starts going, I've got to press the button, which I already am. I got to just put the blue portal over there and we're kind of good. I gotta put the blue portal there and an orange portal anywhere else. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. It wouldn't let me get back on the button. It's just like, nope. May I please be on the button? No? Is this not good enough? Hello? How much more on the center of this fucking button do I need to be, brother? I can't do it. I can no longer get on the button. This feels like a good solution to it. I just can't quite execute. Yeah, I wanna go through now. I prefer to be slightly over. Though it doesn't seem to like... It doesn't... Yeah, like, I'm allowed to get on the button once, but after I try to do it once, it's like, no more. No longer. See, now I can get back on here. Huh. Okay. Huh. And we can't press the button. I know I can press this button while on it. I've done it before. Like, don't give me this shit. Damn you, Source Engine! Well, I got it in there, but I did not make it out myself. Great. It allows me to, like, get back on the button. Huh. Trying to overhand throw it now. Like that would ever work. Okay, I need you to be within grabbing distance, thank you. Never mind, it is not within grabbing distance. Right, because once I get it over there, I need to put blue portal there and orange portal anywhere else. Preferably starting with the blue portal. I know it's possible. I just did it a little bit ago, standing on the button without the cube. Damn it, damn it, damn it. What? And huh. And huh. And huh. Okay, we got it. Blue, orange anywhere else. Now I go through. No, I can't go through. Fuck me. I can't go through and put the orange there. Didn't think it through. Unless... Can I fling myself up? If I go through and I put the orange... Because now that I'm over there... No. Right, like I can get it over there now. I just can't get myself over there. Okay. Well, let's try this method then. So what if we just both go over? Hem. This is, some of the worst work I've ever done. I'm kind of just bashing my head against this particular wall. Can't put a portal below us. I know orange gel doesn't press buttons either, so that's not a solution. I refuse to look up answers, but at the same time, I'm totally cooked. Huh. Okay, that doesn't work. They do not allow you to put them kind of abstract like they did in the previous room. Well, I can get the cube over there. I know how to do that much. And I can get the cube to the ceiling. I know how to do that much. But that's all I know how to do. And I find that the physics on the cubes is usually a little bit odd. I guess we could try doing it the old way and see if an epiphany comes to me, which requires that I go through like this. I just shoot the blue because it doesn't really matter which one I'm shooting. Shoot the orange, come on through with the cube. I can go back whenever I want. Let's go ahead and set the cube up like here. I come through, I do my bit to get up here again. So clearly I can press this button, right? Boop. We can bring that up to the ceiling, and then I guess we can just have it fling back and forth. But that's not gonna do anything. Right, if I have it fling up from here right now, I could do that, but it's just gonna get caught in this portal again. So what's the point? Like, ideally the cube is here. Ideally the cube is here with no portal, and I'm on the other side. Or the cube is there with one portal but not both portals, and I'm on the other side. What does that look like when they're that close together? I don't think it does anything different. I don't think it causes them to like woogie woogie woogie. I still haven't figured out any use for the orange gel either, I might add. This shit's here, but like, nothing I do with the portals down here is going to be any more efficient than what I do with them up there, as far as I can tell. Right, because like, the only real use having this speed gel would be is to fling myself upwards. But I can only do that if I have both portals down, so like, what good does that do me? Since I wouldn't be able to, like, you know, fling myself upwards in the other room to get up to the portal that has, like, this thing going on. because I need the portals to do that in the first place. Right, even if I could get the cube going up and down and up, I wouldn't be able to then do anything with that either. There's no blue gel, so I can't just like bounce over the wall. Came back and you're still on the same level. Yeah, because it's a fucking hard level, hello? Pretty sure even if I get you close, yeah, you're not gonna like just jump over to the other side. At least I don't think you will. Why are you playing so stankified today? Do you have the solution? Well, I have done this at least. I can do that. That'll get the cube kind of where I want it. But I also can't just leave. I don't actually have a way to leave after doing that. And I need both portals to do that method that I just came up with, so... I'll get out. What do we want to do anyways? We're trying to get the cube onto that button with me on that side of the wall. And the issue is really being able to do that. I mean, I can fling myself up. That's all I can do, is fling myself up. Let me try something this way. Let's try this. Right. But that just causes it to fall in behind me, right? So, what the fuck good is it? Right, like, this part, super doable. I can get down, the cube is on there, yippee-ki-yay, but I can't jump that far, so I can't just hop over to the other side. I can put one portal here, right? But now what? I can come over here with the cube even. But again, I'm still not entirely sure what I'm doing with the... Like, I can throw it into the fucking button, but that's not what we need. We need it to, like, stay there.
Descending to exit 1 of testing track Virgil.
They considered it complete,
In the meantime,
but I
keep
can't
going through the testing
actually
track.
go through. You can't fling it into there. It won't stay, is the problem, right? Like, it needs to be this. And then on top of that, I need to be able to come over here while there is a portal there, but not one that will take the cube through. It's like... Is that gunfire or just creaking? We need to, like... I need to be able to put a portal over here, and then also have both me and the cube be in that one. Which I'm just not really sure how to do. With having a portal over here. Like, I can get up into this with the cube whenever I want, but it needs both portals. perhaps as I'm falling through, I could put a blue underneath or something like that. And then I'd be able to come through and put the orange and fling myself up. And then I could put the blue. Maybe that would work? Okay, let's see if we can pull that off. Alrighty. So we want blue, orange here first. Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? We go through. I didn't really need the cube for this part, but we're here. So I want to put the orange up there, or up there even is fine. We then move the blue down here. We fall through the blue, through the orange. We place the orange, but we can't place the orange while having the cube. So we'd also have to have the cube like right next to the blue here so that I can grab it on the way through. And then we go up. And then we've got an orange on the ground over here. And if we put blue, we could go up and like shimmy it over, I guess. Okay, well, no time like the present. That's probably gonna take a couple tries because some MLG shit. So we put the cube right here. I fall through, I place the orange, I grab the cube, we're up here. I place the cube. The orange is there, we place the blue. We go through. We are up here. I don't really want to be up here though, I only want the cube to be up here. Cube is up here. Place the orange. Jesus Christ. Let me through. Let me out of that hellhole. That was probably not the solution, but it was the pro gamer solution. We did not use the orange gel at all for that. It definitely wasn't the intended solution. Okay, you got something easier for me?
Hard light bridges coming online. Toxic contaminant level from testing track.
Cube.
Whiskey rising.
And
Estimated
orange.
content
We've got cube and we've got orange.
25.
What the heck did you just do?
I'm still working here. Seems like I've got to hack this thing. Come on, Wi-Fi, don't fail me now. I've got a good signal strength.
Okay, so that... Yep, okay. I got what that does. We can do this into... I assume this. Yes. And then... I think these... Yeah, these lasers do hurt in this one. Can I jump over you, though? With some difficulty. Alright, I think I know the solution to this one. Pardon me, I crouched. We just need to make this cube orange. And then perhaps we need to make, like, this orange as well, but I don't know about that. I don't think that would work anyways. Pretty sure this is fine enough. Okay, we do a little parkour. Do a little parkour. We do a little parkour. It hurts just a little bit. We run. We made it. Alright. Now we just get the cube and come back? Pretty sure. There you are. Now, stay on the button. Alright, that part was easy. I imagine this next part not so much. I see a spot where we could potentially do a little bouncing. We need to get a cube across the way with us. Now, how the hell am I going to fling myself far enough to do that? It doesn't look like this is a wall jump thing, but maybe I'm mistaken. Let's see what it looks like when we do this. I'm assuming it just lands right there. Indeed. So, like, we can't put gel here to do, like, a speed up into it kind of deal. Does give us some good height, though. Maybe we need to speed through. Kind of like we need to bring the cube through somehow. Then we need to, like, spread orange on maybe the light bridge. And we can, like, boom! Just like, zoom! You know what I mean? Just a little boom! Down the light bridge, and then put the portal here, and we come out here, going across, something like that. I'm pretty sure I can see this from, yeah, I can see that from down here. So we're good to fuck around down here for a second. Perfect. Whole thing's orange. Now, can I go, like, really fast down this? Boom, into that. Yes. So we go blue, orange up here. Now here comes the issue. That. I need to be able to get the cube over to this side to take it with me over there. I could re-summon the cube over there once I've got the orange down here. That could work, right? We've got the orange down. We now go down and re-summon the cube, and we can take it with us. Assuming we've set this up correctly. Which, I mean, I sure would like if we have. Zoom! Boing! Easy. Alright. Redemption for that last couple of
Finally broke into that
puzzles.
thing server. I'll try and learn more about what's going on, but I'll keep you posted.
Okay, we've got a pulling orange. We got a pulling orange.
Organic life form, moderate.
We have a cube. We've got bouton that turns off the death field. Very cool. I like it when the death field is off. Okay. Apparently there's a button up there, if I'm reading that sign correctly, and the solution is up there, looks like with a button, based on the little dots. Okay. Perhaps we can turn this direction around somehow, if we can get up there. But it's pulling. So do we just let it pull us through, and then we hop over? What's this all about? Okay, if we put a laser up there, it looks like there's a laser up there. Go peek it for ourselves. Indeed, there is a laser up there. Not easy to get there, though. Assuming this is a, yeah, refractor. Refractor? I hardly know her. Well, thankfully I don't actually need... What does this do? Okay, that's still just a depth line. But that doesn't really solve any problems, does it? Right, like cool, that's on, but all it did was shift which of these laser walls is here. Like I think ideally this is sort of like an airlock deal where I can like stand here, put a portal, and then it changes and I can put the portal there. Or vice versa. Vicey versa. Perhaps that is what they want from me. Alright, we put a portal here. Problem is, I cannot do what I want there. Oh, fuck off. I need a spot where I can aim it the way I want, and I don't think such a spot exists. Right, because this one's too far away. I want the cube on my person so that, or if not on my person, at least being able to portal here so that I can portal there afterwards, right? That's the idea. But I need to be able to put the cube where I need it, like, sort of. I need to be able to, like, drop it in there, maybe, would be the idea. Like, what happens if I do that? Oh, it actually does point it face up. That's not really what I want. Rude. Okay. Here's a good question. Can I move this through these? No. Okay. That kills all things. Yeah. That kills all things, not just... By the way, what do we need to do? We can get a laser out here. That turns off you. I could press the button to turn off you and you temporarily. So if I could get the cube out here, I would be able to do more stuff. But I would need to get the cube out here while also still having a portal up in here. So I would need to have at least orange there, but without resetting. So what happens if I can do this, but I wouldn't be able to, if I cross over it'll, huh, okay, so that didn't work. Even though it felt like it should work. You can even see it hit the wall there. Yeah, it looks like as long as that portal, the wall is coming up, it'll stop it. Okay. So there's no, like, just timing it funny. And those are too far away to be able to see where I'm supposed to be shooting. Okay. Yeah. There's no way to just point it across because there's no way to have anything up at that height. If I put the cube through, it's fine, I suppose. Right? Even if it clears them, that's okay. The problem is that I then can't go get it back, which means I can no longer, like, do anything. At least I don't think so. Because there's no way to, like, then go grab the cube, right? To actually turn this back off. And I can't shoot through that glass. Yeah, so just putting it on that side isn't the answer. It's definitely got to be something where you angle it through on this side. I'm just trying to figure out where exactly I'm supposed to be putting it. Because ideally it's somewhere where I can put it here, right? So that I'm not on the other side of the wall. Orange is what I'm fucking with. But as you can see, there is nowhere I can put it such that I can actually do that. Yeah, I definitely didn't want to come through up here. It's one thing I'm confident I didn't want to do. Although maybe I do want to peek up there and see what else is popping. I don't really see anything to do. Oh, this might be another button reset trick. Hold on. The problem is the button is in this room. Hello? Thank you. The button is in this room, so if I press it, I can't be over there. But once again, that's not really it. Another rather strange one. Okay. So basically there's no way for me to... Could I do it like this? Could I like preset it up? So like we see where it is supposed to be, we go over here, and then we do that. And now, we can take the cube through. Okay. Just a moment. And to respond to a Discord message. We're back. We want the laser to come through here, which means we need to adjust where the blue portal is, but we do need to also be able to come through here. Like, I can set this up, but I'm not going to be able to, you know, actually act on it. I can't actually go press that button right now without changing the orange or the blue. Because I need to be over here with the laser coming through. If that's the case, I can then press the button. And there is no way to do that because I cannot put the blue up there and also already be up there without moving the orange. Is there anywhere I can fire this laser in? Yeah, I don't believe I can get up there myself now. I would reset the portals if I tried. I could bring the cube back, but why would I do that? So when I... Let me bring the cube back over. Is this another thing where I've got to, like, put the blue up there and have the laser ready to go through? And that would change this to this side, but that wouldn't solve any problems at all. All that would do would move the barrier closer to me. Whoop-de-doo. Should I have used the blue instead of the orange? Is that what this is about? Should I have perhaps done things the other way around? We set this up. We shoot the blue elsewhere. We come through. We shoot the blue back here, but instead of shooting orange, we shoot blue? But that doesn't really do anything then. Now we've successfully swapped the colors, and also the cube is not on the other side yet. There's nothing I could do out here, right? Like, we have that cube, but that cube is not helpful for any of this laser puzzle shit. And also, we can't get it up here anyways. Because once I can press that button, I can take you out of here. I assume those are actually going to be permanent. So how am I meant to have a portal up there and also be through it? Let's think this middle step through one more time. This part I get. And then I can do that. That much makes sense to me. But putting either the blue or the orange portal here isn't actually going to fix anything. Like, I guess I can do it from out here. I can put the blue down. And then I might be able to, like, hop through and up there, but why? The second I move the orange portal, I think we're fucked. So I need to move the blue portal? Huh. Like, great. But not really. Because I can't get the cube through. And there's no way for me to, like, grab it from here. Okay. These are very particular solutions, I've noticed. Like, there isn't really multiple ways to do any of these. It's like, there is a solution. And if you do not have the solution, you cannot proceed. Oh, sorry, I missed your message there. Definitely not the intended solution for that. You're right. Okay, yeah. Okay, I got that one. Super close. It feels super close. It feels like I'm close. Like, I can come over here. I've got this much. So how do I get the cube through? If I do blue, I can bring the cube through, but that's it. I can't. I need to be in here with the cube to put it here, or I need to be up there with the cube on this side. But how get up there? I can't really move the cube around if I'm up there. And if I grab that, I don't even know, can you grab this through the wall? You can, and it immediately, whoa, that actually worked better than I thought it would. That's not the solution though, right? No, certainly not. Because then you can't do the laser thing again once you've got it halfway through and off. Huh. Okay. So I think I'm just on orange here. And sure, I could put orange down there, but that's not what I need. Ow. Is my assumption that this needs to stay up here correct? I don't see any other way for it to be true. Obviously, I can't walk through there. I've successfully gone around. If I jump down, whoop-de-doo, right? Like, I can do that again. And I don't want the cube inside because then I can't, like, flip it on and off at will. I just realized there's a little paperclip attached to the end of my fucking portal gun. Are we sure this thing's safe? Rather than the third little prong, we just got like a paperclip? I feel like Aperture really just stumbled into a lot of their success, didn't they? That's fine enough. Not quite right. I want to say it was more like that. Damn it, that doesn't count. Man. Y'all really tested me today. Okay. Can I even do this? Is this a thing that you're capable? Ah! Ah! There, I pushed it slightly. Surely that fixed it. Nope, made it worse. Is this the correct solution? Maybe, maybe not. How freaking perfect do I need this to be before it'll give it to me? And now it's too far that way. It's further that way somehow? I don't even know if it lets you do this. Thank you. Okay, so that happens, but that doesn't really do anything for me initially. I can... No, I can't do anything with that. I was hoping that I could, like, put the orange and then move the orange again and then I could be over there, but it doesn't work that way. And the second I clear these, I might as well just reset the puzzle. So. I don't suppose it involves flinging the cube up there or something stupid like that, does it? Surely not. This game does use respawn the cube somewhere else a lot of different times, so it wouldn't surprise me if it's some stupid shit like that. You go there. You can do this all day, but cannot then get over there all day. If I bring the laser through, I can't do anything with it because there's nowhere to aim it. I'm pretty sure I already checked that. Fuck it. Reset. Just to confirm, that doesn't really do anything, does it? Like, why would I do this? Oh, whoops. can almost just roll it through. Give me the damn cube. Throw down an orange there. This part is obviously the correct answer. I've done this enough times to know that that's the correct answer. Here. I can bring my cube and myself through. I can bring the laser and the cube through. I cannot bring myself, the laser, and the cube through, which is what I need, all three of them. If I put down blue here, I can bring the cube through and myself. If I put the orange down here, I can bring the laser and myself. If I put the blue down here, it doesn't really matter which side of this I'm on. If I put the orange down here, it matters which side I'm on, because if I'm over here, I get myself and the laser, and if I'm over here, then I can put the cube and the laser through. So how do I do all three? Unfortunately, I don't believe I can do the grab trick from this side, because you have to put it slightly further away. Maybe I could try that. Like we do the grab trick with here. Really, I'm pretty confident I can't grab that, though. Yeah, not without accidentally touching the wall. It is really close, but not quite. Now the cube's over there and I have no way to actually get it back, so, reset city. Ah. There you go. It's not going to involve firing a laser through here. This is also only the first half of this puzzle, by the way. Give me the cube this time. But now we've got the same exact issue, right? Like, I can come over here and I can still do the laser however I want. When it's off, see, now the walls are fucking with me, because I could do the thing again, where if the laser was pointing through, I'd be able to walk through. But they're, like, facing the wrong way now, like... Or rather, it's, like, in the wrong order. If the laser points at it, the wall comes to this side, but then I have no way to actually, like, if I put the orange here, yeah, now the wall goes back over to that side, but then I can't put the orange back over here again to make it switch a second time. The best I could do is put the blue somewhere else and then walk through, but then I can't get the laser again. We've got the same fucking issue. What happens if I put it like halfway in and then switch? Does that not just destroy it? No, it does some weird shit though. I wish this game could give me a small hint. I would like one right about now. And resetting the cube is again not the solution, right? Even if it's pointed... Even if I could somehow be in here and then get the laser pointing in the right direction to do the toggle, I don't believe I can do that with the cube on the other side. I don't believe that's possible. Right, because the only way to turn it on would to actually be to put the orange there, or to not be in the airlock and put the blue up here. Great, to like shift the blue around. That would be the only way I can think of to do it. And it can't involve that or anything out there, because I can't bring anything out there in here. I just can't. There is nothing... There is no like, portalable spots to do that with. That just can't have anything to do with it. I should have seen that coming. I should really look at it from the far side. Right, like that looks like it should do something. But it won't. Oh, we get it first try this time. How did I take laser damage? What? Right, now if I move the orange, great. Cool, even. It'll allow me to go through the first half of the airlock, but I can't go through the second half because I can't put the orange back over there. If I move the blue, great, the orange stays there, but then I can't... Like, great, now what, right? And I can't portal through the glass up there. And just firing a laser straight back doesn't do anything. There's only... There's angles I can fire it at, but those angles aren't going to do anything either. Because there's no other spot to fire at. Pressing the button just sort of moves us backwards. We've got the cube over there. There's no reason to move it back, I don't think. I could fire the laser this way, but that doesn't do us any good. Because there's no, like, second cube to make use of. I could fire the laser this way. That doesn't do us any good either. So if I put orange over there... I couldn't then put down blue. We've already seen that no amount of speed can allow you to just like bop bop like that. Right. What the fuck are we gonna do with this? Reset again. How close can I get you to the middle? I mean, that's gotta be the first part of the solution. It's just gotta be. A little bit of lag there. Almost died because I couldn't react. Okay. But if I bring the cube up here, with me up here, that doesn't do anything. Does this do something, though? Yes. Okay, we got it. I had just started considering why the floor was an option here. I'm now seeing why. Alright, we've successfully got our second cube. And I guess a laser, though I'm not sure we actually need that. Cool. Getting a cube over seems like kind of a pain in the ass, actually. We can kind of do this. Just toss one in there, right? But then, yeah, I can't actually put two portals down in time. Speaking of which, how do I get that back? This? Yoink. I'd be able to yoink it through, but I would need to have one there and there. Oh, I can fire through this grate, can't I? Pretty sure I can. Hopefully I can. Oh, that's just gonna kill it though. Alright. Back up we go. We have no issue getting another one back now. I forget that is the solid red, not the dotted red line. How get cube through then? Is there a button I'm missing? I mean, there's this one, of course, but... Oh, that does just turn that off. Okay. Alright, then, what we're doing is the opposite. You go there. I'm gonna walk through and do this side from there. You go on through. Alright, there we go. Can go anywhere else. Get your dumbass over here. Okay. You got it. The preset and relocate portal airlock trick was one of my favorite puzzles in the mod. Yeah. I did like the first half of that solution. The second half was kind of screwing with me for a while, but we got there. How's it going, Jordan? Sorry, I need to turn my volume up a little bit because I'm missing the pings from people. How do we get over there? Wait, what? Can I get this part? Do that and a little bit of that, right? And then as long as we are in it. How'd my cube fall out? Ay. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's kind of them. Okay. So I'm trying to use the blue. Alright. First of all, fuck off. Give me some more time to react. We're going this way. We did it.
It seems that thing is using some biological tracking to find out where you are. Get into the elevator to the next test. I'll need a little bit more time to get us removed from the system.
Alright, we probably got time for like one more of these puzzles. If it's gonna be one of the hard puzzles, one more puzzle. If we got a couple of the easier puzzles, we might be able to do a couple of puzzles. Some of these we've been able to do in like just a few seconds. Some of them require 20 minutes of thinking.
I think we'll be in the clear for a little bit.
Well, this
but
doesn't look
somehow
easy.
I can't get access to the
Assuming
final
that just
target, or even
drops.
learn what it is. Whatever it is, it's enough to cause this thing to blow up toxic goo pump control down in the salt mines.
Activating Aegis firewall.
Chill, bro.
I just tripped an alarm in that thing's mainframe. It completely locked me out. Firewall, huh? Firewall. That just gave me an idea. I'm going to reroute some of the water to the Aegis servers. That should shut the firewall
Yeah, you
down.
do that, bro. I'm sure that'll be great.
One organic, one mechanical. Reacquired for termination. Security measures at 75%. Alert status
Light
red. Toxins from testing track Lima Whiskey. Contact with Enrichment Center, sub-basement, level 10. Flooding procedures commencing.
Are we done talking? Am I allowed to actually start thinking? So it looks like our solution requires 3 different things, a laser and at least 1 button, possibly a second, I can't really tell from here. We've got a cube. The cube can do the light bridge dealio for us, or it could potentially do something else. In terms of... let's go like this. Excuse me, good sir. Alright, we've got another cube for ourselves. What to do with that cube remains to be seen. I'm going to assume it involves... Let's go ahead and grab this cube and take it across since we might not need this light bridge anymore. We can always respawn it over there if we need it. We've got a second cube now. We go blue and orange. And a little bit of that. What was that about? Oh. So whatever we're doing, we need to do it the other way around? Something like this? There we go. Alright, now we've got like a bling spot. Which sure what to do with that. Brother, what the fuck? What the fuck what? Holy shit, are we really back up to 22 viewers again? People really like my Portal gameplay? Holy shit, people really liking my Portal gameplay today. Dude, we're growing. We're growing, I promise. Even though I'm not actually getting a lot of subscribers out of all these pop-off streams, they are popping off. It is great news, though. You're not wrong about that. Alright. What are we doing here? We need to fling ourselves up there, but in doing so, there's like an emancipation grid, so I'm not really sure what we're going to do about that yet. We need to somehow stop ourselves midair. Now, I think a laser could potentially do that, because like normally it bounces you off, right? So maybe if we put a laser in the middle, we could like stop ourselves and allow ourselves to fall, but the problem with that is actually because we would want the laser to go straight on, right? So like if I threw down orange over there, like that's not really gonna we can't really hit that laser. I'm not that good at parkour. Never mind then falling into it. So, ow. I do these things to myself. When do we get to CS2? You are not gonna catch me playing Counter-Strike anytime soon. There's the light bridge option still. But can we light bridge high enough up? Oh, we could stop ourselves with the light bridge. But then I don't think I would be able to. What happens if we can do that? Yeah, there we go. Now we've got access to our portals again. Alright, we got our cube back over here. We do this. We do that. I'm gonna go without. Oh, you know what? I needed to, just a moment. Reset. I need to put the cube onto the button. There we go. Now we got a wall for ourselves. And then as we're falling, we put the blue... Oh, whoops. Hey, too early. Now we put the orange there. As soon as we hit the wall, we put the blue... Oh. Okay. Very well then. We'll do it again. Yahoo! Great. Now we can see all the shit that we don't have. How's it going, Blaze? When you're midair, lasers don't hurt and don't stop you. Oh. That's good to know. Thankfully, I didn't need that for my solution, but I was ready to try it. Alright, so what I'm seeing here is that I need to figure out a way to fling a cube over. Alright, I think I have an idea for that. Let's see what we can do here. 1, 2. Maybe I don't have an idea for that. I thought I had an idea for that, but maybe I don't. We need to have a cube follow behind us, kind of. I need to have like a button that I can press, or like when I walk through the portal emancipation grid and it removes my portals, that has to somehow trigger one of the cubes to fling itself over or something like that. Because I basically need to have one come through while I'm standing on the button. And I don't know how to do that. I was hoping that this light bridge was directly above this bounce pad thing, so that maybe I could, like, remove the cube and have something fall onto it and do it that way. But I don't think that's it. That said, I don't know why I'm doing it this way when I could try something like that. I guess that angle's not right, and that's probably too low. Maybe I could, like, jump up and put something up there, but then I couldn't actually use it. Never mind how I'm gonna get the laser over there. I guess I can do that with just, like, a portal. Would be fine. Yeah, just a portal should solve that problem. I just need to cut off that laser over there, right? So that that wall comes back up, and then I could just shoot it straight through. So that problem, that future problem is solved. Present problems, though. Present issues. While I'm on the button, I guess I could walk through while I'm on the button? Hold on. Can I walk through while I'm on the button? I think I might be able to. Problem is, I don't have... Okay, I can get there. Cool. Cool. Problem. No cubes over here. Seems I've made an error. We need to go back across. Nine, 10, do it again. Sproing? Alright. I think I overthought that part of the solution. I am evil DJ Soup and Salad, and I do in fact know how to solve this puzzle. Are you implying that the current me does not know how to solve this puzzle? We're getting there. Boom. 1. Was that the correct one to use on this button? I don't actually know. I think it's fine, though. Now we need to get that cube over, which is marginally more difficult. But, like, not that much more difficult. Okay. You come with me. We're going across. Very nice. Now, that's the blue one up there. We want the orange one here. We block you as we go through. Button. Button. I win.
Opening.
Oh.
Well,
Well.
all right.
Alert. Water detected at server level. Server damage detected. Reduced processing power available.
We'll pretend like I meant to
Plan
do that.
Flood the servers worked. I should be able to get you back into the testing track. Let me open these
Flooded
for
the
you.
servers? Doesn't feel like a good idea.
Well, with those servers gone, I think you'll have a much harder time tracking our movements. I'm working on getting control of the elevators, so just hold on,
That
get
just
through this
turns
test,
that off.
and I'll get you out of here.
Alright, we're at 2.5 hours. I'm actually going to save this up here. I think we're in a good spot. You. Damn, we didn't even make it through a whole chapter. Made it through 2 chapters last time. I have to imagine there's only like 1 or 2 more puzzles in that chapter, though. At that speed, we're going to need another probably 2 streams of that to beat it, but maybe I'll be better next week. Probably not, but you never know. Alright, let us do our Redactyl and our Spottle. You know, the classics. Alright, I feel like the Bellatrodal, let's see, what are we gonna have today? This is like, it's feeling like a Space Joker kind of day. It's like a Space Joker kind of day. Nope, not Space Joker. It is not scaling, not RNG. It's at least $2 more expensive. And it's probably rare in that case. It could be legendary as well. Let's go with like a blueprint, because that's copy, right? Blueprint. Not quite that expensive. So we're looking at an $8 or $9. We are doing the dactyls, indeed. $8 or $9, not retrigger copy, not scaling, not RNG. Could just be a flat times malt joker. Could be like the family, right? Should be fine. Actually, the family might only be 7. No, I think it's 8. It might be 8 or 9. It is 8. I hate when they do this, honestly. Because then I have to try to... It turns into a completely different game where I'm trying to fill in the blanks. Baseball card fits that bill, right? That doesn't... Baseball card... Yeah, it doesn't have any aspects that don't fit that. Boom. Baseball card. Alright. Someone give me a Spotify artist. It's not going to be the Beatles. If you say the Beatles, I'm not going to type it in. Oh, you know what I thought of one the other day that I wanted to see if they were on the list. Nope, OK Go is not on the list. That's who I was going to start with today. But now I'm going to wait for someone else to say something. Doesn't count I sent it before you said it? Well, I'm still not going to type it in. I said it well before you sent that. Sorry you got a delay, but we do things on my time zone here. Technicality. Here, let's just go with like Prince. All right, we got a male US, not solo, but within 5 years of 1978. Not a solo group, probably a multi-person rock group or potentially like an early hip-hop group. Could be pop as well, maybe an early boy band. Nirvana. I think that checks all the boxes. Was Nirvana that early? Maybe. No, yeah, okay, that's what I thought. It's also not rock though. Not rock, not three members. Yeah, this is about where I thought they were. I was gonna guess early 90s. Metallica. Run DMC is also an option. Is Metallica considered metal or rock? I want to say Metallica is still considered rock on this list, so I don't think it can be Metallica anymore. Run DMC. I mean, fits the bill pretty well. Not hip hop either. Very popular group. Very. Yeah, this is true, but I've seen weirder. We'll go with Metallica. Okay, they do fit the bill. All right. You never know with Spotify, man. They'll fit the weirdest shit into alternative, like, you can never be sure. Good get, Metallica. All right, onto the redactyl. 9-letter word. 9-letter word. Blank, 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 blank is a blank, 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 and blank, blank at the blank, blank of the blank, blank. Let's start with city. City. And city located. Yes, it is a city. Is it a capital? It is not a capital. I find it interesting that it is something and a city. Located at the blank of the blank blank. What continent are we on? Does it even say? On the European? Here's some weather, or I assume to be weather. Western. Yeah. Western, Eastern. I guess we should be guessing West and East, not... I wanna... To the... And is bordered to the north by blank. Is this a country, too? It'd be weird. No. British? Possibly. Yeah, British works. Is a British blank blank and city located at the blank blank of the blank blank on the blank of blank near the blank of the blank blank into the blank blank. Okay. Turns out Fish has just been botting my streams this whole damn time. And he's just like, wow, how are there so many people, as he constantly goes logging into account after account. Yeah, I like territory. Is a British... Okay. Nah, man, I would never do that. That's a very suspicious way to phrase that. You might as well just type nah with 7 H's. Overseas? Yeah, that works. Yep, overseas. Overseas territory and city located at the... Is this in, like, Polynesia anywhere? Is this in Asia anywhere? No. Literally everything I say is suspicious. I'm a conspicuous individual. India. I love how Jordan's guesses are basically like, I know exactly where this might be, but I'm going to guess something that definitely gives away where it is without saying the answer. It has an blank area of 1.1. It is just fucking Gibraltar. 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 A-R? A-R, I believe. Gibraltar. Yeah, I mean, when you have an area of not, like, million or 1,000 kilometers or anything, it's just, like, 4.2 kilometers or something. 6.8, yeah. Bordered to the north by Spain. I didn't realize it was considered... Huh. Yeah, I guess there are quite a few people who live there. 34,000 isn't like a lot, but what do you expect? Nice. I might have gotten there eventually, but I didn't think of Gibraltar as a city, even though it is. You missed my guest of Iberia. I did indeed. Oh yeah, so I did. Man, I only guessed like 3 fucking words. Everybody else guessed everything else. Alright. Oh, funny fact. Hold on. Let's let Fishstick give his funny fact. I don't have a whole lot left to do here, so I'm probably going to end stream here pretty soon, though. Tomorrow is Balatro, which is I know, a favorite for a lot of people since it is what I started with. So hopefully we'll get some good, I don't want to say viewership, engagement. You know, the viewership isn't necessarily what's important to me. It's that I know that people enjoy the content and not just that I'm hitting the algorithm and a bunch of people are stopping by for 4 minutes and then leaving. You know what I mean? Because Britain holds Gibraltar from Spain, Spain is using that as an excuse to withhold 2 colonial territories in my country. Huh. The more you know. I don't know much about international politics when it comes to Gibraltar. Mostly because I don't live in Europe. Plenty of weird shit happens in the US that nobody ever knows about unless they live here, right? Like, we got 50 states, so there's crap going on every day. I barely know everything that happens in Florida. And I live here. Anyways, yeah, thanks for stopping by, everyone. And how many people we got on Twitch right now? Probably not too many. We got 3 people right now, though. Is anyone streaming? Golgi. Golgi is the only one streaming right now. Did she start like 2 minutes ago or something? 15 minutes ago. Well, you know the drill, y'all. We gonna raid Golgi. Because Golgi's the only one I can raid right now, and there's only like 12 people streaming Portal. So, we're gonna go over there. What I miss? People have wars over here for an inch of land. Yeah. You only got so much land, so we gotta fight over it. I'll see you all tomorrow for some Balatro. So yeah, peace out, guys.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town.